What's up, guys? Jeff from the Curbside Podcast over here at Mr. Parth's parents' place because his dad was kind enough to let Parth take me out in a ride in, well, you could probably see back here,
a Fiat.
a big red Fiat.
Yeah.
No, but it's a Ferrari, what is it?
430 Spider.
A Ferrari 430.
2005. 6? I don't know, one of those two. I think it's 6 or 5. 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so a 2005 Ferrari F430 Spider. Let's see how this goes. Yep, you heard that right. A bright red convertible Ferrari with a tan interior. Almost any car nut's dream, and I was about to get a ride in it.
Okay, good to go.
Good to go?
Yeah, good to go. We're in the Ferrari, and we're gonna go somewhere. Where are we going?
It's called Views. It's actually called Views.
Views?
We call it Views.
Sorry about the lighting, guys. The
Top is down for our benefit,
exactly.
not your benefit.
So let's go.
A 2005 Ferrari F430 Spider. So how did my dad get himself this prancing horse? He bought it.
Yes. Well, I mean, like, the dude doesn't just wake up and buy a Ferrari.
Well, so for years, he loved Porsches his whole life. Always wanted a 911, right?
Yeah.
Always wanted one. I never understood why.
Yeah.
And then one day we went to this car meet, and he started talking to this guy who had a 575 front engine V12 Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
And he found out from him, he's like, he bought that car for like 150.
Yeah.
So then my dad's like, wait, why don't I buy a used Ferrari instead? Like, I want a Porsche.
Yeah.
So why don't we buy a used Ferrari?
Yeah.
So we started looking, and then he's like, first he was thinking the front engine V12.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, it's too tame. If you want a Ferrari, you want a mid-engine, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, 360. And then we were looking at 360s for a very long time, for like a year or two. And then it came to a point where Dad's like, why don't I just spend a little bit extra and get a 430?
Yeah.
And he wanted a Spider because he's always wanted a convertible.
Yeah.
So we're looking for 430 Spiders. Spent another 2 years looking for 430 Spiders.
Yeah.
And finally found this one in San Diego.
Yeah.
And we drove it up.
Dang, what the heck?
Yeah, like usually you ship these cars, but Dad's like, no, I want to drive it up. We were scared the whole way.
Yeah.
Because first time buying a Ferrari, first time driving a Ferrari.
It's like driving home with a child.
Yeah, and we're like, is something gonna break on the way there?
Yeah.
Is this car gonna just stop on the way there?
Yeah.
It was the most fearful drive we've had, and then we found a great mechanic in San Jose and maintained it fantastic, so to the point that you want to drive it, you can drive it whenever.
Yeah.
It's a good car.
Yes, but what exactly makes Ferraris such good cars?
It makes noise.
Listen to that! Oh my gosh! So,
Makes noises.
mid-engine, V12,
V8.
V8.
It's not a LaFerrari.
Yeah, that's right. Mid-engine V8, making how much?
490.
490. Ferrari is one of the holy grails, as I said, of any, car person's life.
Yeah.
Even being able to sit in one like I am right now. But what about driving one? Do you think it lives up to that?
Oh yeah. 100%. To the point that you become jaded. You sit in other cars now and you're like, it's not loud enough. It's not exciting enough.
Yeah. They say you don't need a radio in the Ferrari.
No, barely use it.
I can see why they say that. So how does it handle?
Like a dream. It's a very quick steering wheel. Like very little input takes to turn this car.
Uh-huh.
But you can literally point it exactly where you want it to go. And the mid-engine part of it is just, it's unreal. That's the best part. The noise is the best part of the car. They could have literally made this car handle like shit, not be that fast, but if it had that noise, it would still be amazing.
Yeah, dude, oh.
There are cars that, might be able to go around a track faster or give you better lap time or whatever, but the experience, the sheer driving experience that you get from this is, I think, unmatched. I'm pretty sure my M3 could keep up with this, or just a little bit behind, because as I said, that car is a weapon, right?
Yeah.
But I don't get the same experience driving that car as I do this.
Because even now, when I'm sitting in it, like going down this beautiful road, headroom to the skies, that noise of the exhaust behind me, and not only that, the engine and everything kind of whirring behind me right now.
Yeah.
It's just, this is the dream.
It is.
Like, the dream is to be in that seat.
Yeah.
And the even more dream is to be, this is my car.
This is my car, exactly.
Being in that seat.
Yeah.
But being where we are now, pretty dang good as well.
See, people always say, you know, they tell me this. You don't need to buy a Ferrari later on in your life. I'll be like, nah, bro, this sets more of a precedence for me.
Right.
We're like, now I gotta be able to work hard enough where I can buy a brand new one.
Yeah.
My dad worked hard and he had to buy a used one. I want to be able to walk into a showroom and be like, I want a brand new, whatever at that point it is, 400,008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for it to be yours.
Yeah.
This is intoxicating.
Finally, after all these years, I got to sit in the seat of a moving Italian supercar. And man, that stereotypical feeling of passion and noise in these things is just seriously unmatched. Feeling just a bit sad that I probably wouldn't be able to experience it again, we arrived at our destination.
Oh, welcome to the views.
Where are the views?
That's Reed Hillview Airport. That's where we were this morning for part one of flying adventure. San Jose downtown right there. See all the buildings? And then San Jose Airport right there, the main one, the international. And then we got to go that way into the smog, fog, shit, whatever it is.
Naturally, the Ferrari drew in a bit of an audience.
One more. 1, 2.
Parth is such a nice guy.
I mean, like, I always think that with these cars, you're bringing as much joy to the rest of the world as you are with you driving it. So it doesn't hurt to let somebody sit in it or take a picture with it.
True.
You know, true. What are you gonna do? Just shelter it and keep it in your garage and then have nobody see it like 98% of the other people who own these?
So Parth, gotta ask, Ferrari,
Yeah.
practicality.
Okay. So let me put it this way. The 430 is really hard to daily drive. And the biggest problem is because of the clutch. Because it's single clutch.
Yeah.
And then these clutches, they burn out pretty quick if you abuse them.
Yeah.
And abusing means like in stop and go traffic.
Yeah.
You don't want to slip too much. So for that reason alone, it's really not a daily.
Yeah.
There's another guy with a 430 at the repair shop with almost the same spec 430.
Yeah.
Dude has 140,000 miles on it. Everybody in his family drives it. They drive it everywhere. It's insane. Like apparently the clutch has been replaced like 8 times. Like the trunk is fantastic. The frunk. You guys haven't seen my eyes yet, dude. Here's a look at my eyes. It's squinting. Okay. So the frunk is pretty good. It's pretty spacious. But in typical Ferrari fashion, you have to have the key on and then on the auxiliary mode in order to pop the frunk. You can't open it from the remote or just click it open like that. No, not on this one. That came in the later years. We have done a few like day trips in this, and fits all the stuff. Easily fits 2 duffel bags and like 2 other backpacks and like still some more space. I think once my dad has taken it for grocery shopping too. You could daily it, but. And there's always that thing, you know, with Ferrari people, because you know that resale thing. Like you still think about it, even though like we try to drive it more because we're like, all right, dude, it's meant for driving. You know, every mile you're putting on it, there goes $1,000, there goes another $1,000. Oh, hit another milestone on the mileage, there goes another 10 grand. It's because of these Ferrari people with the low mileage that happens, you know, like I said, the garage people. Yeah. People who have the Ferraris in the garage and they put like 20 miles a year on it. It's hard to think my dad came to this country with nothing except 2 suitcases, but he worked hard and was able to get his dream car. It just inspires me to work even harder, so maybe one day I could have my very own Ferrari.